Hi everybody, this is Cheryl. I thought I would go ahead and do part 2 of my VR to Corsair Trainer. And if you watched the first video, then you're going to kind of know what's going on with this video, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Okay, so the second video kind of takes you through to where you're past the second day, kind of going through it, and you're now going into, finishing up day 2 and going into day 3, which would be Sunday, May 19th. Okay, so in our situation, being the third day, at this point, we would be starting to be concerned because Chris had not arrived yet. We would be considering our situation. Would it be wise to stay where we're at or try to go to him? Again, we had no any kind of information. We had no kind of communication. So it would have been a huge decision as to whether to try to stay here or try to get to him. Now, at this point, the neighborhood could very well be in a situation where they're more panicked. And so by this time, by the morning of the third day, we would really be considering securing our house, locking down as much as we could, possibly even closing off part of the trailer so that we're confined to a portion of it, because of the situation with our neighborhood anyway. Now, for the most part, as far as we go as a family, there wouldn't be any real changes, except for that we had no power, no internet, no means of communication. Those would be major changes, but we wouldn't have to worry about, oh, we no longer have a job. We wouldn't have to worry about, oh, well, we don't have to worry about going to the store or any of that kind of stuff. It's none of that would come into play. However, our situational awareness would be higher because of the neighbors, and they're not going to work, them not doing their normal thing. So our situation awareness would be much higher at this point. There would be a watch from the very first night with us, simply because of our neighborhood. But the main thing that we would probably be focused on is just getting through each day. Brandon, with his issues, we would actually probably be more focused on him, keeping him occupied, keeping him calm, and just spending time with him to keep the situation under control. At this point, we would just be, again, just waiting it out, see what we could find out. Our plans now are not the same, but these were the plans we had at that time. And so, what we have planned now would be different, but I'm going by what it was like when he done the videos. We'd probably be cooking a lot of food from our freezer, doing things that would make it last longer, trying to conserve what we have. There's not a whole lot that at this point we would do other than just waiting it out and seeing, what would happen, other than the kind of blocking off portions of the trailer. So then we go into the 48-hour situation. The next integrity check he had was for trash bags. Sanitation at this point is going to be a major issue. At the time that he did these videos, we were very good on trash bags. So yeah, we could provide trash bags, even double bagging, and even providing some trash bags to our neighbors. So that wouldn't be a big deal in that aspect of it. However, we have no contractors' bags, and that's one of the things he specified. We're still good on food at this point. You know, we always have at least a month supply on our pantry shelves, plus our preps. So we're good on food. We're still good on water. I have enough water stored up that we're still good on water. Let's see, what else did he ask? On the garbage. At this point, now we have trash pickup on Thursday. So when this event happened, our dumpster would have probably been pretty much empty. Very little in it. By that Sunday night, as long as no furniture had been thrown in it, we'd still be kind of good. We have a trash pickup on Monday. We have it twice a week, on Thursday and Monday. So we had started out with an empty dumpster. Usually by Monday, like I said, as long as they don't throw any furniture in the dumpster, by Monday we're still usually pretty good. We still have some space left in it. So we'd still be doing okay in that aspect of it. I can't see where it would be an issue where there would be more. However, there is the issue of human waste that we would really be looking at. That would be an issue. Let's see. So that's kind of where we'd be at. We'd just kind of be watching for Chris, waiting it out, just kind of securing ourselves a little better, that kind of thing. All right. So in the last video, he got into kind of the more of the where people automatically think, oh, EMP, everybody's going to panic. No, that doesn't usually, wouldn't happen. Go watch his videos, he'll explain it to you. I'm not going to go into detail with that. So in the last video he did, his integrity check number 1 was, what non-lethal options do you have on hand that would protect you? You know, what would you use to protect yourself that was non-lethal? And again, watch his videos to explain, for him to explain why he's talking about non-lethal weapons, okay? For us, we done very well on the integrity check. We do have bats, strong wooden bats. We do have I have a bully club that I keep with me all the time. I have a cane, we have walking sticks. You know, we have means and of using non-lethal weapons. And yeah, we've been practicing on how to use them. I've been practicing for quite some time, actually. And the other thing that he had you check was tools. What tools do you have that are not power tools, you know, hand tools? Obviously, if you're building up your security, you're going to need supplies and tools, non-power tools, to secure your location. At that time, and well, even now, we don't really have what we need in the way of supplies. Now, I do have some tools that I could use to secure our location, but as far as supplies to secure our location, we don't have that. We're still working on that. But I do have some tools that I could use. As far as the security of our location, it's not secure. I live in a trailer. The windows are low enough that someone could get in. If you know about the layout of a trailer, depending on which way the doors go into a room, or, you know, like in my bedroom, it opens into my room. So securing that door is going to be difficult to do. Now, securing the other end of the trailer, all I have to worry about is closing off that hallway, and that end of the trailer is secure. But the other end is not secure. That would also leave the front door and the back door in the two rooms, in my living room and my kitchen, the two rooms we would hunker down in. It would also mean, if we closed off both ends of the trailer, it would also mean shutting off our bathroom facilities. Now, granted, you're not going to have bathroom facilities, but it would close those areas off to us. Putting a means of securing our windows is going to be hard to do. I have 3 windows in my living room. I have 2 more in my kitchen. I have a back door and I have a front door. Trying to secure all of those and keeping people out is going to be a difficult task for us. So just staying in the trailer may not be a secure option for us. And that was something that we have looked at and really thought about. And we're looking at, okay, what options do we have for this? See, this is what I liked about this this whole thing, was it made you think about things that you didn't think about before. You know, and it kind of ends there. The series kind of ends there. But, you know, when you watch these videos and you are honest with yourself and you say, oh, well, no, I don't have the means of securing my location. No, I don't have the means of providing trash bags to all my neighbors or whatever. You know, in my case, no maps and very little toilet paper. You know, when you think about those things, yeah, I mean, it makes you stop and think. And that's why I really, really encourage you all to go over and watch these videos. They really make you think about what you need to be doing to take care of your family. Granted, he doesn't go into detail about the food. He doesn't go into detail about the water. He doesn't go into detail about sanitation. He doesn't go into detail in a lot of areas, but it does make you stop and think. And that's what's so important about these videos. So, yeah, we've got a lot of work to do to make our situation better. And I thank Steve for doing this. I thank Corsair Trainers for doing this, because this really got my family to thinking. And I appreciate the fact that he done this. I would love to see more of this kind of stuff, because, you know, what areas you're weak in is where you need to be working. And that's what he did, is he brought out the weaknesses. So I encourage you to go over and watch these videos. Do them for yourself. Sit down, be honest with yourself. I will leave the link to his channel in my description box. I may even leave a link to the first video. But yes, please go check them out. Be honest with yourself and go through them. I'm hoping that all of you find yourself, hey, I'm good in every area. I don't think it's going to happen, but I hope so. If not, you know where you need to work at. Okay. All right, so I'm going to end this. You all have a very nice day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.